Charles D'Angelo, and today he has a very special guest. There he is. You can see his before picture. He has lost a ton of weight. Here's a look at Bruce Baggio before. Look at him now. My gosh, look at him. And it's been a little less than a year. Bruce?
Nice meeting you.
We hardly knew you.
Thank you for having me.
So here you are, and I guess, Charles, you could probably really relate because you were close to 400 pounds.
That's correct.
In January.
This time last year,
yes.
You were close to 400
And you
pounds.
weigh in now, Bruce, at what?
215 today.
Wow.
175 pounds approximately.
And so you must really relate to him because you also were close to 400 pounds. Well, you were 360.
360.
Yeah, I mean, that's close enough.
Well, for two reasons. One is Bruce is Italian, much like Guy.
I am.
So he comes from the background of eating pasta and a lot of heavy starches. And secondly, where he was, he felt kind of overwhelmed by the task at hand. And a lot of people feel that once they get there, the only option is surgery. Well, the reason I bring Bruce on and why we like to have guests like this that really show that through just healthy eating and exercise, you can do it. You don't have to go have surgery. If you just will commit to having a healthy lifestyle, leading a healthy lifestyle, you can reverse all the issues you're dealing with.
Talk about how this has changed your life, Bruce.
I just have a lot more self-confidence in myself. I was telling Charles earlier that I had to take a flight out here the last couple weeks.
Here you are. Here's a before. We have a before picture.
And I had the dreaded middle seat, and I always hated to fly to begin with, certainly having to grab a middle seat, but no problem whatsoever. So, just the simple, the little things.
Wow, look at you in this before picture. Yeah, all those little cues that tell you that, you're a person who is obese.
Yes.
Because you get on a plane, and then if you were the person that sat in the middle of two other people, you could feel the vibe that they didn't want you there and that kind of thing, the discriminatory stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is probably an emotional journey as well.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I was telling Charles that I reached a milestone this past weekend. For the first time in a very long time, I walked 18 holes.
Wow.
And I was very proud of myself for doing that and everything.
Because you couldn't walk with that before?
No, not at all. A couple years ago, I played a very nice course and couldn't even finish. And now today, I'm walking 18 holes.
So did you know that he would be a winner?
Anyone that I take into my office, I'm quite frank with. In other words, I let them know initially what it's going to take to achieve what they want. Bruce is unique in another circumstance, and he's in his late 50s. So a lot of people that are in that age demographic feel that it's impossible to take back control. You're only 40. To take back control of their health from their habits. So what I want all of the viewers to recognize is that it's never too late. You do have to take massive action.
Yes.
And the key to it is really getting consistent, adapting to the habits that we need to follow to get to the ideal weight you want to achieve.
Are you amazed, Bruce, at how fast the time went?
Yes. If you would have told me this time last year that I would be in this spot today, I would have never believed it.
And I think that's one tip that, those of us who lost a lot of weight can share with other people is that all this time you could have spent thinking about losing weight, and you actually did it. And those months go by so fast, and here you are.
Yeah, people ask me what was the hardest part of this, and for me is just changing the lifestyle and getting into a trend. The first 2 weeks was probably the most difficult to change the lifestyle I was living, starting to work out and everything, but after those 2 weeks, it started getting a little bit easier each day.
How much do you work out now?
I work out every morning, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on Saturday, and I will do the Stairmaster for an hour, and then I'll lift weights.
Wow.
Coming from a man that weighed almost 400 pounds when he started, now he's on the stairs for an hour.
And what about medicines? Have you cut back on medicines?
Absolutely. I took a significant amount of blood pressure medication, and I've cut that down to about a quarter of what I took this time last year.
Okay.
What
does your doctor think?
He's just fantastic of how he feels, and he's talking to other patients about me and everything.
Well, you can tell you're happy from the inside out.
Yeah.
It's a certain sort of serenity that you reach when you know that you're all you can be.
Well, Charles has a saying in his office, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. I might say it's kind of fun to do what's perceived to be the impossible.
There you go. Well, thanks so much, and congratulations to you. What an inspiration.
Well,
and maybe
you.
A final thought to other people who are struggling, that think that it's insurmountable.
You hear from people who lose weight say, I can't believe I can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
You can.
Just if you have your mindset, plus, You know, Charles gives me the structure, and I have a partner in this process. So I think that's very important
Having
as well.
a coach, yeah, having someone there that's going to hold you accountable and is going to put it on the line when it needs to be put on the line. Sometimes Bruce has struggled, and I've had to bring it to his attention.
Not me.
Not like Christine, who's
Yeah,
just
right.
perfect.
And
Yeah,
I don't
right.
like to face him when I maybe haven't hit my goals. So
Yeah, but
that's a
you'd rather do it
motivation,
right
too.
than wrong,
Exactly.
and when you reach that point where you want to work out more than you don't want to work out,
That's right.
When it's more pleasurable than the pain that you're in.
And it happens.
Yep.
That's exactly
Well, thanks
right.
so much. Congratulations.
Well, thank you for having me.
And you can go to kplr11.com. You can ask Charles any question that you have, and you can learn a little more about Bruce at kplr11.com.